Here's the hard part with a narcissist is you can't make them self-aware. You can't get them to the place where they admit it unless it comes from them. And that's really the hard thing. You can lead a horse to water, but you can't make it drink. And that's really what's happening with a narcissist is until they get to the place that they're willing to cut the lies and to acknowledge what they have done, who they have hurt, how it's come across, unless they get to the place that they can acknowledge this is the facts about my life, this is the facts about my relationship, this is the facts about who I am, they're not going to get to the place where they can be self-aware. Yes, there's people out here that, share videos with their narc, that try to get them into therapy, that try to be able to talk to them about, hey, I think you're a narcissist. None of those methods are proven to work, because if the narc doesn't want to go to therapy, or if they go to therapy and they manipulate the therapist, then that doesn't help. If they see a video and then they just rage at the other person, or they get confronted by it and they attack the other person, there's not a consistent way.
What is going on, beautiful people? Welcome to another episode of A Narcissist Explains. I am self-aware, diagnosed narcissist Lee Hammock, and I use my platform to raise awareness for narcissistic personality disorder, get more people into therapy, and validate the victims and survivors of said disorder. This series is just taking my TikToks and making them longer. My YouTube shorts, making them longer. So the one you just watched was by another self-aware narcissist named Ben Taylor. I'm going to put his stuff in the description below so you know how to find his stuff on TikTok and Instagram and on YouTube as well. So, self-aware narcissism, y'all. So many people think that they are dealing with narcissistic people or toxic people, whatever, or people that have a lot of traits of narcissistic personality disorder. And they want them to become self-aware, like myself, or like Ben in that instance. Because they see people, you might be one of them watching this video right now. You see the life that I live on social media. That doesn't mean I'm actually doing this type of stuff in real life, y'all. Am I treating my wife and kids better because I've been in therapy and I've been working on myself for years? Yes, I am treating them better. But I am still a narcissist, y'all. But the first thought that comes out of my mind when I make a decision is the toxic trait, is a toxic thought. But have gotten to the point now where I'm in control of that. And I see so many people, like, sometimes you just have, like, I think it takes a level of intellect and a certain level of intelligence to become self-aware of your narcissism or your personality disorder, whatever it may be. There's levels to it. And this is not me being braggadocious or trying to toot my own horn or whatever. I could do that because I'm a narcissist. I could very well do that. But this is me trying to raise awareness to let you know that the chances of the person in your life becoming self-aware are very, very slim. But I know you'll be like, well, there's two right here. There's you and there's Ben. Y'all, there's millions of people that are narcissists around this world. You see two online. You see Cluster B Milkshake and Sam Vaknin and HG2. So there's five right there. Out of the millions of people that follow me on TikTok and Instagram and YouTube, whatever, there's 5 self-aware narcissists. 5. So I know people want to hold out hope, but like, I've been in therapy for 4 years. Like, it's been psychotherapy for at least once a month for 4 years. I missed 3 months last year because this money wasn't coming in right. But you get to the point now, but it's more than just therapy, y'all. If you like, let's clear the air right here again. If you have somebody, a narcissistic person in your life, a toxic person in your life that is below average intelligence, that person is more than likely 99% certain, 99.99% certain that person is not going to get help because they don't even have the intelligence to understand what it is. People think narcissist, you call them a narcissist, they think it's just you calling them mean or egotistical or selfish and stuff like that. They don't really actually know the definition that it's a personality disorder. I feel like it goes over some people's heads. It's not that they wouldn't understand it, it's just they can't. They don't possess the brain power to do it. Like, I know you're just like, oh my goodness, that hurt my feelings, leave. What can I do? Sometimes you have to leave or you have to deal with this person. And dude, imagine being this is the backwards thing I see a lot. I see super highly educated people dealing with dumb narcissists, bum narcissistic people. And this is men and women and non-binary folks and whatnot. You know what I mean? But just like, this is it right here. I see people that are high education dealing with the dumbest narcissistic people on. I'm like, what? They did what? Well, you still with them? Like, I know, I'm stupid. I'm like, oh my goodness. It hurts my head. It makes my head hurt. Like, and you know they're not going to get help. You know it. But like, I know the trauma bond exists. I know y'all going to say it, Lee. There's a trauma bond. But again, if the trauma bond exists, you have the power to break it. I refuse to believe otherwise. you have the power to break the trauma bond. And you have the knowledge in front of you to break the trauma bond. There's millions of people out here who will never have the knowledge that you have to break that trauma bond. They just won't. You know what I mean? And it's like, it's not just therapy with me either, y'all. It really is not just therapy. I've been doing network marketing since I was 21, 22, 25. I forgot how old I was when I was working at Blockbuster Video. Let me age myself. A lot of you probably have never heard of Blockbuster Video, but a bunch of you have. I worked at Blockbuster Video before it shut down. This is back when Netflix started doing the mailers. They were only sending DVDs in the mail. There wasn't a TV service. You know what I mean? So Blockbuster was a standalone movie store. We sold and rented movies out to people. So you see how that works right there. I was in there. They came in there. A network marketing people came in there. A dude named Joseph Niels in Greensboro, North Carolina, came in there and put me on network marketing. Network marketing, was I a good network marketer? No. But you know what I did get good at? Personal development. Because the first thing they do in a lot of these network marketing companies say, you have to become better. You have to become somebody they want to buy from. You have to become a better person. You have to be more educated. You have to be more ambitious. You have to be more personable. You have to work on yourself. You have to personally develop yourself. So I've been doing personal development, reading Think and Grow Rich and other books for at least, till this day, so about 15 years. So it's 15 years of personal development plus therapy that got me to this point. Will your person even pick up a book to read? And I read the Bible and the Quran. Will your person in your life pick up a book to read? Will they even pick up any book? Now, I'm not talking about C Spot Run. I'm talking about any book, let alone a personal development book that leads them to watching 15. You got 15 years to wait. It took me 15 years to get to this point where I'm talking to you like that right now. Do you have 15 years to wait on the possibility, the very, very low possibility of your person turn out like me or Ben Taylor or Cluster B Milkshake? One of those people. Do you have 15 years? Ask yourself that question now. Somebody yeah, I'm young. I'm 22 years old. I got 15 years. I'll be your age if it fails. That's such an ignorant way to think. There's time. And what if they don't? You wasted 15 years. Well, it's not a waste. I got my kids and blah, 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 blue, blue, blue. I get it. You don't feel like it's a waste. But trust me, y'all. It took me 15 years. I'm still going to be doing it for the rest of my life. Not only does it take that, I will also be in therapy for the rest of my life. I'll be on this journey for the rest of my life, going to therapy, in and out, doing all this stuff. Is your person going? Ask your person. If you can't get to know one therapy session, what makes you think they're going to go for the rest of their life? You can't get them to pick up one book. What makes you think they're going to work on personal development for the rest of their life, for the rest of their existence? I feel like you got to be honest with yourself, y'all, because, people are like, well, how did you get to therapy? Yeah, if you know my story, my wife called me a narcissist. She called me a narcissist. She screamed at me on the way out the door in 2017. Me being inquisitive, looked it up, realizes that it's not just a word that people meant, not just a word that people think means egotistical and selfish. It's a personality disorder. I look up the traits. All that stuff made sense to me, and it gave me the answers that I've always been searching for. I've always known my thought process was different. I always known my emotions didn't click like everybody else's. I've always known a lot of that stuff has been going on with myself. I've always known. So I always known that something was going on. That just provided me the answers and the pathway to understanding myself. And I'm super inquisitive. I'm super intelligent. I'm just moving forward through life. So that literally made it make sense for me. So I told my wife, look, this is me. I'm not even gonna fight you on this. This is me. But when she called me a narcissist in her face, I told her she was a narcissist. You know what I mean? But this me. When she came back, I went to therapy, and here we are now. 4 years later, going to therapy. You know what I mean? There's at least between 40 and 50 therapy sessions. I told you I miss some months. Some people go once a week. I go once a month because I feel like once a month is good enough for me. Some people might need to go once a week, once every 2 weeks, once every 3 weeks. Some of you, if you can't get them to go to one therapy session, what do you the rest of their life? I know it's tough to hear, but sometimes I have to say the tough stuff, because if I don't say it, y'all won't get it through your head. You just you hold out hope because you see me and Ben and him, other people. Don't hold out hope because you see me. Please don't do that. Don't put that burden on me. It made me want to stop doing videos then, because you put it on me. I was like, don't put that on me. I'm telling you right now, do not put that onto me. I told you the steps I had to take. If you told that person in your life, here's the steps you have to take, in 15 years from now, you'll be just like this. They're going to look at you like you're stupid. You do it. 15 years from now, you'll be a better person for me, and I won't be crazy anymore because I won't have to deal with you. you change you be better. So take that video, take that with a grain of salt, y'all. I'm truly thankful for y'all. I really appreciate y'all. Mental Healness is out. Peace.